Hello folks, this is Sullla once again. Welcome to another part in our ongoing series featuring Hammurabi of Babylon in our Always War game, played on Monarch difficulty. We're going to pick up where we left off last time. This should be part 11 if I'm counting correctly. And I felt like we reached a much better or stronger or more stable position at the end of the last video, now that there's sort of this line of cities going across. Granted, this is not the easiest front to defend, but it could be a lot worse, basically. That's the idea. So we'll heal up for the moment down here. Wait until we have a moment. Wait until the borders expand in some of these cities. Like this city's expanded borders. This one will have to pop its borders. But wait for the borders to pop out, give us a little bit more control of the region. And then we'll look at these tasty happiness resources down here. That gold is worth +2 happiness in every city with a forge. The ivory is worth +2 happy in every city with a market, and it would let us build elephants, although the era for elephants is coming to a close. So that would be quite useful. And up here, this city I think I'll be able to plant relatively soon. It depends on how many units come rushing out of the fog, but hopefully soon. And then we'll go forward from there, but I'd love to get this city, and once I have control of this city, I can move forward to there. So we're at about, as I mentioned before, about the 25% mark of the donut. Because this is the north-south border, and then this is the east-west border. So we've got about 25% of the donut under our control. And I'll be looking to pop a golden age in a couple turns using this profit. Just wanted to make sure I had enough gold to get through to nationalism by the end of it. Yeah, they always complain. They're always complaining about something. And this city's already at the unhappiness cap because of war weariness. Yeah. Cry me a river, why don't you? Maybe we can get a temple in here, I guess, to deal with that. We'll see. Use the overflow for that. And this city's just been building knights. That is an interesting mixed stack. Parthenon finally built. Let's just see who built it, out of curiosity. Not that I'm ever likely to get control over that. America, yeah, that's way down there. Just the presence of that pike makes that stack a lot tougher to kill, because it means I'm going to have to use maces to go after that until we can kill the pike. Anyway, though, we'll deal with that in a minute. We don't quite have to kill that just yet. Let's see if we can wipe out this guy right now. We have a little reprieve here to try and deal with that guy. So maybe one of these knights, let's see, is anyone full strength? Or actually, no, they're all... This guy is. 72%. 79%. What if I tried to send a mace after him? What kind of odds are we looking at? About the same odds on a mace. 77%. Those are still not such great odds, in all honesty. 80%. Well, this is a brand new knight. Let's do it anyway. I still have 4 and 5 odds to win. But we lost. Yep. Fortunately, wow, look at that. One little... How many HP? I had 8 HP left. So, unlucky. But such is life. You will not win all of the battles that you send your guys forward in. Oh well. We'll take the free experience while we can get it. And we'll just heal up then. Unfortunately, these guys do heal slowly until I get the Great General Medic back in the city. But there's nothing immediately coming forward, so they're probably okay. Still, a bit sad, of course. But, you see, that's why I sent in a knight and not like a Great General unit or anything like that. Wow, we've got this guy up to Combat 4 formation. Wow, that is an awesome anti... Plus 125% against mounted units. That is an awesome anti-horse unit right there. Okay, anyway, so we'll road that. Let's see, how long is it going to take this guy to heal? You can get in the city and heal up. It'll take a little while, but he'll be okay. Alrighty, and there were no big attacks down here last turn. That's pretty good. Although, whatever city is down here, looks like this city has third ring borders. The city must be on this style, because this is, this is the default 9. Then this is 20%, and then this is 40%. Still, it's, we can attack on the diagonal in here. But it does mean that we won't have too much warning of anything coming in here. And I'd love to have control on that tile. Not having control of that tile is actually not so good. But I will need actually a third ring border pop from one of these cities to get that, so that's probably not happening anytime soon, unfortunately. Alright, anyway. We want to, definitely need to get this roaded. There's a worker on here that needs to road the hill tile. Perfect. So my knights are hanging out in the middle because then they can rotate to either side as needed to defend, of course. And here's... We'll just put these guys to sleep until they're needed. Well, I could promote this guy sentry. I might want to... I should probably promote one of these guys to sentry, just so I have that vision range increase. Maybe if there's a new knight. Yeah, let's promote this guy sentry. I really should have gotten a sentry unit a while back. Let's see if I can what I can see down here. Well, hello. See, this is why sentry units are useful to have. Well, looky what we have here. War elephants, maces, horse archers, longbow, sword catapult. That is a group that's going to be moving onto this tile next turn, maybe? Does he have engineering for road movement? Let's find out, shall we? Wanakapak. Text. Wanakapak. Does he have engineering tech? Yes, he does. Okay, so he does have the road movement bonus, and he will be moving on to this tile next turn. Yeah, that's not all that great. So what would be ideal would be to occupy that tile, but I do not think I have the units in place to stop them from taking that tile. Maybe, perhaps, if I can get those knights over there. Yeah, they do have 2 elephants, but that's it. But I don't think I have... I'm not sure I have enough melee units over there to deal with it. No, probably not. Probably not, so... That is going to be a tricky group to deal with, because they're going to set up shop on that hill tile, and I don't think I can stop them from setting up shop on that hill tile either. Alternately, they could move onto this hill tile too, so, you know, I can't shift too many units over there, unfortunately. Yeah, so that's a pain in the rear. I just have to keep bringing down more units to fight these guys. Well, we just got to get prepared for a battle over there next turn. Might need to let them initiate the fighting. We'll see. They do have some city raider units. Let's see. Yeah, I can't clean out these guys from over here. That would leave that city too exposed, unfortunately. Alright, I am still trying to bring farming back this way. I may need these guys next turn, so I'll cancel their farming order. Do I have enough to whip this yet? No, not quite yet. But I should be able to next turn. Similarly, Delhi, I want to whip that bank next turn. Should be able to whip both of them next turn. Ooh, yeah, that's a difficult stack just because it's so mixed. It's like all a mixed assortment of units. Makes it tough to kill. But we shall see. We do have some highly promoted knights, which is good news. And I can always shift that longbow down away from Delhi. Well, Bombay would get really unhappy, but maybe. Alright, let's find out where they move, shall we? And they moved exactly where I thought they would. Okay. Oh, if I'm not using this tile, I might as well borrow it. Duh, I should have done that before. If I'm not using it in the other city, I might as well use it here first. Okay, let's see. This really is more of a production city than a commerce city, so let's try to concentrate on more production-based stuff like a forge. Alright, so there's that. Wow, they split the stack. That's not all the units that were there last turn. They moved all the elephants out of the stack. There are no more elephants in this group. That is very good news indeed, because even though they're on the hill and they get the 25% defensive bonus, that still means that we should get odds on these units. Yeah, like, see, we get 77% of odds. Okay, this is good. They stupidly split up the stack for no reason whatsoever, and that will allow us to clean up these guys without too much trouble, hopefully. So let's get some of our most highly promoted knights first. Where's... like, let me see, 78% odds. Let me promote this guy and see. 80. Okay, this is what we want, 90% odds. So we will slide over here to Delhi and attack from inside the city. So Hopefully this will work. We do have 90% odds. There we go. So let's see. That'll clear the longbow. Oh, and we got the flanking damage, but it wasn't too much there. Okay. 77. I'll take shock promotion. That'll get us up to those 90% odds again. Good. So get up to those 89% odds. Come on. There we go. Nice and routine. Alrighty, so now we've cleared out the longbows. Now we're down to the maces, and after we take out the maces, it'll be really easy. The maces are just tough because they get that 25% defensive bonus, 77.1. Do we have any shock promoted knights here? Alternately, we can look at the odds for a mace on mace combat, 73%. It's going to be exactly the same odds for each one of these battles, 77%. Do we have a chance to retreat? Do knights get a retreat chance? No, they don't. Okay. Let's promote this guy shock and see what the odds are. Okay, he gets 80% odds, which are better, and he's also has fewer XP, so it doesn't hurt as much if he dies. So we'll go with this guy. And we'll just hope to get lucky. I mean, we've got 80% odds, so there we go. 79, I guess I should say. And there's that flank. More flanking damage on those catapults. But the catapults are basically irrelevant. It's just the maces. Again, the odds are only at like 77% because they're on the hill. And again, that's plus 25% defensive bonus from the hill. That takes them up to, what, 10 strength? Yeah, it takes them up to 10 strength where they're like even with the maces. Now, fortunately, these maces are City Raider promoted, which means that they get a city bonus, but they don't do anything when they're... they don't do squat when they're defending up on the hill there. It doesn't give them any combat bonus. Alrighty, so we got to attack with these guys. 73 versus 77. Not much difference to speak of there. I will still go with the 77, though. So we got basically 3 and 4 odds to win. I do not know if we won this or not. Okay, we did. Fairly lucky, I'd say, in all honesty. There's the flanking damage again. I do not particularly want to risk this guy because he's 1 experience from getting another promotion. So I'll use this guy, even though the odds are a little bit lower. 73%. How about that? That guy's injured. His odds won't be as good. Or actually, I could use this guy. 73. Or I actually have more knights than maces right now, so I will risk the knight just because I'm actually running a little low on maces right now. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so won some of those close battles. And that one catapult is almost dead from flanking. For whatever reason, one of the catapults keeps avoiding flanking damage. The others keep taking it for some reason. Alrighty, so let's see. The horse archer... Let's see. We might as well bring on over the other knights. 74%. This guy will get much better odds. 95, yeah. I'll take the 95% odds. And I hope we win this, because this guy will get a promotion for winning. He'll get up to 4 promotions. There we go. Okay, so now we've cleared out all the units that get defensive bonuses, and we killed a catapult with flank attack. So now it's horse archers that are there, so now we can bring over our pike, and our pike will... He actually is going to... 91% odds are not high enough. We're going to need to get in 1 more flanking hit before we can do that. What are the odds here? 90%. I'll take those. Hopefully this guy lives, because he will also get a promotion for winning. Come on, buddy. I think he's got this. There we go. Alright, and more... I'm assuming we get more flanking damage from that. Yeah. Does our pike get a chance to attack? Still 90% odds. That is not good enough. And this guy only gets 50% odds. 50-50. Not that good. Alright, so these odds are not great, but they're probably the best we're going to get out of this particular... Actually, no, this guy you'll get better odds. Yeah, 97. We'll take that. Okay, I was worried for a minute there he was going to lose at 97. Believe me, it certainly can happen. Alright, so that was good. And now all that's left is a catapult and an injured catapult. So, let's see. We can get another experience point for this guy. Although he will flank away the catapult. I want to keep getting more XP on this guy. Yeah, 99.9. So, we'll kill him. Oh no. I forgot that he's going to end his movement on that tile. Ooh, Ooh, oh, that is not what I wanted. He is now very badly out of position. Okay, well, I'm going to have to cover this guy and protect him. That is not what I wanted at all. Uh, I did not want my great general to end up on that tile. Yeah, that was a real mistake. Okay. So let's protect him with our maces. I think he'll be okay. I think. I'm just not 100% sure. And we'll cover that knight on the hill. Oh, wait, no, the knight can move back. Never mind. Knight can move back. While we're here, we might as well cover. Alrighty. And we might as well use the sentry knight to cover too. He doesn't see... Okay, he doesn't see anything particular down there. How about up here? Okay, there's a horse archer and a catapult just like randomly chilling down there. Okay. So that went really well. We cleared out that stack, no problems. Now, the downside is those units are all going to have to heal. It's going to take a turn or two for them to heal. So we're a little exposed over here while they're healing is the only thing. Like, if 15 units walk onto this tile next turn, we're in a little bit of trouble. In some doo-doo if that happens. So just got to cross our fingers and hope that does not happen, basically. Okay. So you move back in here and help these guys heal faster for this incoming group. Not that this incoming group is that bad. Okay, so he will be healed to full. Healed to full. That guy is healed. Yeah, I'm fortunate I didn't lose any units back there last turn. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I think I just chopped this forest down. Clear out that vision. Road here. Let's see. You guys might as well chop. Where's this chop going to go to? Kutha? Yes. Okay, that works. And now we might as well just finish the chop while we're all here together. Why not? There we go. That'll help speed that along. Okay, Delhi can finally whip its bank, so we will do so. Whip the bank in Delhi. And similarly, I can whip a bank in this city, taking advantage of the organized religion bonus. And now I'm going to go ahead and, let's see. No, nationalism's still 8 turns. Let's build, we got to accumulate gold for a turn or two. Maybe like 2 turns of accumulating gold, then we can pop our golden age and we should be able to research it. I just want to make sure I can finish nationalism by the end of the golden age, that's all. Okay. Alright, that's not too scary. Good. That could have been a lot worse. Oh, we should build a bank here. Well, maybe someday. Well, we did in fact build a bank elsewhere. This city we wanted a bank because Shrine City. Kong Miao is in here, the Confucian Shrine. Good stuff. And we wanted that to grow. And Delhi, the same thing. Delhi, go ahead and it's got we've got the bank and market. Guess I'm building towards a library in here for right now. Sure, whatever. This guy is... Did he pillage that road? Hold on. I guess I just didn't have a road on that tile. Oh well, in any case, that guy's pretty dead. Even the only knight that's full strength is my sentry knight, but 99.3% odds says he can kill this guy. Should be able to anyway. There we go. And then, because he's a 2-mover, can move back to safety from there. Okay, has to come into here because there's a lot of injured units in this city. Move in here. Move in here. Let's keep this guy here so we can move to either city as needed. Actually, well, I was going to say Erich is still a little underdefended, in my opinion, even though these knights can get over there. They can get over there next turn, but they're still a little underdefended. Oh well. Okay, this guy needs 2 turns to heal, even though he's nearly dead. Look at that, 6.6, and he's full strength next turn. That's pretty amazing. Okay. This guy, I'll just promote him so he'll heal to full next turn. And yeah, similar deal for this guy. Wow, this guy got really low. Even with the promotion, he's still not going to heal up just yet. Okay. And you go over here. Just, again, another warm body in the city and medic unit for whoever's in there. Okay, we've got another knight. Sending him down to the south. Feels a little bit more, feels a little bit just less safe down there in the south. Alright, I'm still spreading irrigation. Note that this area needs going to need food here, farming, because there's no food resources anywhere in here, so I'm going to have to bring irrigation on, just bringing it along from the west. Let's see, what do we have here? Horse Archer, Catapult, Trebuchet. None of these units get defensive bonuses. None of them do, so very susceptible to pikes. What kind of odds are we looking at here? Now, 96%, that says yes. It says yes, please. Very good. And 96% again. Anytime you can kill an elephant, like, out by itself, away from, you know, other units like maces or whatever, that's a great opportunity. And now it's just Horse Archer, Trebuchet. So let's take out the Horse Archer with something. We should be able to, I think. 96%. Well, but no, wait, yes, we can. I was going to say we won't be able to move back, but we will. 91. See, even this Great General Mace doesn't get particularly great odds here, because that Horse Archer is combat too. Yeah, Horse Archers are good units. They really are. We use this guy because he'll get a promotion for winning. Assuming he does, of course. Okay. And that Trebuchet's out there by itself. Let's see. Now, can we kill this Trebuchet? Yes. Yes, we can, because there's nothing to attack us if... You know, there's, like, nothing to threaten a unit that's left on this tile. The only thing that could attack a unit on this tile would be Trebuchets, and they're really weak against anything other than cities. So, again, we get the chance to take another promotion. Yeah, that knight didn't even take any damage. So, now if this were roaded, it would be a lot more dangerous, but there's no roads here. AI has not built any roads. We may even be able to kill... No, that War Elephant will move up. We won't be able to kill that Trebuchet next turn. Okay. Back to working this tile again. Okay, so that worked perfectly. Just killed those units at no cost. Okay, Eleazar has expanded borders. It's now at 100 culture. That's what we're looking for. So I'll go ahead and work these tiles until the farming comes across. So this is some good news. Now we have way more control of this region. I will, let's see. I want to clear I think I want to clear these forests is the next thing to do. So move guys to chop these forests. And I also want to set up a city. I think this city is the best one I can use. Yeah, this city should build a settler. But I'll set it to build a settler next turn. And then we'll plop that city down on this tile here. And go full, and then can go from there. So we've almost hacked through the forests in this region. Once we've done that, we can keep pushing forward. I'd really love to have cultural control of these mountains, these peaks here, because then I'll be able to see over them to what's on the other side. That's the idea. Okay, let's see these guys. Well, we can irrigate this tile back here. That will bring irrigation to the corn tile. That's probably the most useful thing to do. At least with two of these guys. This guy, I want to mine this tile. I got all but one turn of the mine done earlier, I remember that. But I never quite finished it off. Something I specifically remember from earlier. Cancel their actions in case we need them. So anyway, the fighting went really well down here. Last couple turns. Quite well. This longbow is going to come down and just provide a garrison unit for this city, which needs it for happiness purposes. Yeah, see them move up. Here comes a Persian stack. Looks to be fairly decent. Mace, Horse Archer up, but see, this will get shredded by knights as long as it's not on the same tile as the elephant. As long as they stay separate, that's not scary at all. Okay, so we'll just move back here. No worries, and keep doing our typical defense thing. Let these guys heal up. See? There we go. Finish the mine. This city... Wait, I thought I assigned this tile to this city. I guess I forgot to do that. Still needs a little bit more time to finish that. Poor cities can't grow for lack of food. finish that off while we're here. So that brings irrigation across to the farm. That city's so unhappy. I will watch. I'll stick the horse archer in there for now because it can then move and down to the front lines when needed. What am I going to whip here? Probably whip forage next. Don't really need the walls at this point, but turned out not to need them. Okay, over here, full strength knights move back to Erich because it's just inherently more exposed, and hang out there. I know some of them are still going to have to be healing though. Like, I'd love to hook up this iron too, but it's still a little too exposed. You heal. Move on over. Alright, and now that the knights are back, I'll shift one of these maces back over towards Delhi. Because the knights are back to full strength again. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can actually hit Vijayanagara quite easily. I can move here, here, and then here onto this hill tile. And then from there I can immediately move on Vijayanagara. So we'll look to do that soon. Is there any tile I can stand on to see what's in this city? I don't think there is, short of just moving forward. I would need a settler, though, because I'm going to definitely raise and replace Vijayanagara, probably with 2 cities, due to all the culture. So I definitely need to have a settler ready to go somewhere when I'm going to do that. Okay, those guys are full. Come down here. Alright, chop. Chop for now. Just keep these guys in place. They can all heal this turn. Yeah, they'll all be back to full. Okay, good stuff. Alrighty, let's go ahead, and we should be good to research nationalism by the end of a golden age now. So we'll go ahead and trigger the golden age. There it goes. We'll immediately revolt on the first turn of the golden age. Let's turn up research. Yep. See, we definitely needed a little bit of gold because the golden age only lasts for 8 turns. Okay, civics change. You can change civics for free in a golden age. By the way, vassalage actually would not have been that bad in this game, because of, not just because of the +2 experience points, but also for the free units. That would actually help a lot. The main thing that we want is mercantilism is really good because we get a free specialist in every city. No foreign trade routes, but guess what? We have no foreign trade routes anyway because we're at war with everybody, so that's not a big deal. And then theocracy, we can swap over to theocracy, which will give us 2 XP in all cities with our state religion. Is that better than the cities construct buildings 25% faster? In this situation, probably, because I don't need that many more buildings, in all honesty. My core cities actually already have a lot of infrastructure, so it's probably better to get units out. This means that all the units will be coming out with 5 XP in a city with a barracks, 7 XP in a city with stables. So that's pretty good. We'll go ahead and make that change. And now I'm going to go ahead and make use of my free specialists. So I have to go through and reassign cities because I get a free specialist in each city. Let's see. In here, this city will quickly grow into unhappiness. So I'm going to have to take something off. You don't really typically want to work too many specialists while you're in a golden age because of all the huge surge in production, but I may have to do that here. Yeah. So anyway, let's go ahead and assign a merchant specialist. Oh, by the way, you also get a big increase in great person points while you're in a golden age, plus 100% in each city. Okay, here we picked an engineer. That's probably pretty good. Let me just think. Do I want bonus production or what? I guess that's fine. Let's see. This city has picked an engineer. We do not want that. We want a merchant in this city. And this city can't grow any further because it's at the happiness cap. Dang it. I'd really like to work that tile. And I do have a Confucian temple in here already. Yeah, just not enough happiness, unfortunately. This city has picked a spy specialist. No. Bad AI governor. No. No, we do not want those spy specialists. We want a merchant because we get the most multipliers. Note that we've got a market and a bank, so the merchant is actually worth it's worth about +5 gold. Yeah, see, +3 from specialist, then +75. So the merchant's actually worth 5.25 gold, so it gives us the best yield. This city, I do want the engineer. It takes us from 8 to 10, so then we get the +25% from buildings from the forge, so that's actually really nice. We definitely do want that here. And this city doesn't even have an unhappiness penalty. It's just straight war weariness. Maybe I'll have to try to get a temple or something in here. Such a pain. Okay, no, we do not want a spy specialist. 6, so we want an engineer to hit that very sweet. Oh no, it's actually only 7. Okay, well, the city's going to grow next turn anyway. So we can then pick up the hill tile. And is this city ready to whip something? No, not quite. Over here, nope, don't want a spy specialist. AI, by the way, the AI, I've mentioned this before in videos, but the AI absolutely adores spy specialists. Like, absolutely loves them. So you always have to be on the lookout for the AI assigning spy specialists. Real pain in the rear. Here, this is the same thing. We want the engineer because it perfectly gets us to 10 production, which is really nice. Now that I'm out of organized religion, I do need monasteries to build missionaries. So this is the city I've picked as my missionary central. This city's just going to build missionaries from here on forward. Let's see, we've got an engineer here. Yeah, that looks good. It gets us to a nice production number. We want the engineer here. That works well. I would love to mine this hill, but it's been on the front lines. I haven't been able to get over there and do that. Here at this city, let's see. This is probably okay. Well, actually, let's go with the merchant instead. Yeah, something like this. Because we've got the bank and the market in here, we get better returns on a merchant. This city has no buildings finished. This is why it would be nice to get a forge done so I can work an engineer specialist instead. Same story here. Can't work anything else. Doesn't have any of the specialist ones. This city has a theater, so we will get a free artist specialist, which is nice. And same thing here. Okay, so that's all our cities. Let's just see what our demos look like while we're in the Golden Age, just because I'm curious. Production goes up to number 1. That's very common in a Golden Age. GMP is quite high as well. Food does not get affected by Golden Age. Land is actually the highest. That's a good sign. And we're number 2 in soldiers. Soldiers, of course, is not affected by being in a Golden Age. Okay. Looking good, looking good. Maybe I'll have Bombay just build me a settler next because it can't grow. It can't really grow. Yeah, well, I'll have it do that. And then I'll whip out a settler, maybe from this city. Once they're in place, I'll look to move on Vijayanagara. And on the last turn of the Golden Age, when that runs out, we're going to revolt from bureaucracy into nationhood. Nationhood is more useful for this game because it'll let me draft and +2 happiness from barracks. So yeah, even if I don't draft, the happiness alone would make that an awesome civic choice right now. Okay, so the crossbow has moved forward. Persian units move forward. We'll see where they go, but I'm not attacking either one until they come down out of those forested tiles. And this city's going to produce a great person. Probably a prophet, which is not that useful, but better than nothing. Okay, have it set to build a settler here, as I said. Knight here. Said keep training those knights. Borders of Bombay have expanded. Oh, that's not useful, unfortunately. Willem has discovered liberalism. Oh boy. So he is a long way ahead in tech. I wonder what he took with it. I cannot tell. Maybe he took music with it. He did just get a great artist. Oh no, I feel like the music great artist had to have been taken earlier. Yeah, Darius already had music anyway. So anyway, I don't know exactly what he took. Oh, maybe he took Divine Right. I don't know. That would be awesome if he took Divine Right with it. But yeah, he's pretty far. He's pretty far ahead in tech, except he doesn't have guilds or gunpowder. Like, he is well ahead of me in tech in this game. Hopefully it won't be that big of a deal. Oh, somebody built Sistine. I wonder who that is. Sistine's a really cool wonder to control Persia. Persia has a lot of wonders over there. I just have not had the opportunity to build wonders. You do not need to build wonders, of course, in this game. Alrighty, so we finished that. Let's see. what else? What I want to do? I don't really need. I actually do not need to road these tiles. There's little need to move on these tiles ever. What I can do though is I can go ahead and chop this tile here. We'll road this. Wow, what the heck? Pulled me over to the other side of that. Generally doesn't happen is when you're on a. Wow, it really wants to go to this worker for some reason. Okay. Well, I would like to clear this forest. I don't know if I can do that though. Maybe. Maybe. I would love it if this tile went under my culture, but it's 99% Indian and 0% Babylonian, so that's not happening anytime soon, amusingly enough. I need to get this hill tile mined. I actually don't need the city to grow all that much. Yeah, this is the tile to work. Yeah, so I'll just keep this guy between the two cities for right now. Keep a couple knights over here. I could kill that guy, but I couldn't get back again once I did. Another knight. Okay. Move him on down. You generally don't want to do a lot of whipping while you're in a golden age. I think I said that before, but it still remains true. Over here, can use another farm or two. Go ahead and farm that. You can chill in here for right now. Alright, so we have brought across... I brought farming up here. Now, ordinarily, I would work this for a +5 food surplus. Actually, I will, because the city will grow. But these hill tiles become more attractive to work when they're 1-4 tiles as opposed to 1-3. So they obviously have a higher yield than they would otherwise. Alright, so we'll keep spreading irrigation this way. It can't go through the city. This is a hill tile. I'd have to go around, so I'll take it through this tile instead. And we'll go ahead and mine this. You can just come on down and hang out here. Yeah, I guess this front's so stable, I really should look to make a move here. As I said, I think I'll move on. I think I want to move on Vijayanagara. So let's move this guy forward. We'll move the knights into a position where they can look to do something. So this settler will be coming out soonish, and I can get a settler out of this city too. This city has never been whipped before. Yeah, this city's never been whipped, so we can grab this settler, and I'll chop this forest. I'll chop this forest and then look to, whip it to completion. Yeah, cancel that order. And these guys can chop that forest and this forest, and that'll pretty much finish it. Cancel that too. We'll get these forests chopped and turn that into a settler. And then I'll whip out the settler from Bombay. And they'll come out pretty quickly. Okay, we'll do that. And that's how we'll fill in the space cleared by raising Vijayanagara. That'll also get rid of Indian war weariness. Oh, hello, okay. Or maybe we'll be fighting these guys first. Or maybe we've got another battle on our hand first before we do anything. Let's see. I built a mace here. The city can whip again soonish. It's actually going to be unhappy as soon as I move the mace out of the city. Settler there as well. I do want 2 cities up on that northern coast. Let's see. So this city can actually whip something. The question is, what do we want to whip from this city? Probably another longbow, because that's what I'm going to need garrisons in these cities. Okay, let's see how bad this Dutch stack is. Not bad, actually. Not bad. There's one elephant in here. So I will probably... No, I can use a mace to hit that elephant. Yeah, I can use a mace to hit that elephant. And it'll be a straight 50... It's a straight 50-50. Or no. Nah. Crossbow on there. Okay, so I can't use a mace. I have to use a knight and probably throw away 1 knight. Probably have to throw away 1 knight to win against this stack. So let's go ahead and do that. Fortunately, look at this. There's 2 war elephants. There's another war elephant down here. But once the war elephant is dead, everything else will die very, very easily. So let's pick out a sacrificial knight. This guy gets the job. So he is almost certainly going to die. But once the war elephant is dead, we will get odds on everything else in this stack with knights. Yeah, everything else will fall easily to knights. So this guy is the poor sacrifice. Or maybe he is just that awesome at 30% to still win. When we look at these combat odds, we tend to think, oh, 30%, it's impossible to win. But, you know, I mean, that is, you know, it's not that uncommon. So you will, I mean, you typically, I typically only attack when I have odds. So you don't see this a lot, but it's pretty awesome when it happens. Yeah. Okay, so we got lucky, basically. We got lucky. And that's pretty cool. Okay. 90%. How about we turn that into 95% with combat 4? After the crossbow, they are all siege units, so they will all die really easily. There's another crossbow? Okay, but this one stupidly has city garrison promotion for some reason. God knows why he's got that. So we get 95% odds because this guy isn't combat 2. Just going from combat 1 to combat 2 greatly increased their odds. It went from like it was like what, 96% to like 90%. I mean, that's a huge increase. Anyway, so all that's left is trebuchets, and now it's just free XP at this point. So we'll need another turn or two to get ready for this attack, but that's fine. Let's see what knights can get bonus XP. There's a guy at 14. Let's definitely get another promotion for him. 99.9%. Yeah, he's not even going to take a point of damage. He's just that badass enough to do so. And of course he flanks them as well. There's a guy at 9, there's a knight at 9 XP as well. Where is he? We definitely want another promotion on him. I think this is going to kill the last trebuchet just by flanking. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ah, dang it. I didn't actually want him to end up on that tile, but that's alright. I'll protect him with a mace and a pike. Alrighty, so let's do that, shall we? You come over here, and we need we want the Great General Pike to cover him too. So we cleaned that one up very easily, thanks to a low odds victory in combat. That was nice. Alright, let's get our other mace and cover this guy. Okay. Move this guy down. Yeah, I think I'll have enough knights to go and attack shortly. Let me see if I spot anything with the sentry dude. Let's move him onto this tile. So I have great vision. I can see just about everything incoming, and note that there's nothing on any of these tiles. So we're pretty safe from this position. Pretty safe. All right. So we'll move these guys back into this city next turn, and maybe we can attack on turn 212. We can move up on turn 12 at least and see if we spot anything. All right, so the chops just went through. Shushan and Eleazar both got chops. Nice. These other guys just keep on farming. And I definitely am not working in unimproved. Oh, wow. I can't work there's guys on all those tiles? Huh. Weird. Okay. Well, I'll work the spy specialist for one turn. Unless I can borrow that tile from Akkad for a turn. Nah, Akkad kind of needs that tile, unfortunately. I guess I don't really want to whip Akkad. I'd rather just let that settler build go through for right now. You, though, chop this. Mari can use that. Elisar, that forest is too... No, that's a better tile to work. Just is a better tile. Okay. Alrighty, you guys, I said we're going to chop out a settler here. So you guys come do that. Let's put one guy there, just erode that tile, and the other three will get the forest chop. Yeah. Another forest chop will effectively finish this. Okay, looking good. We're at 1500 AD. I like the position that we're in. This group is extremely susceptible to knights as well. Mostly got all this forest chop. This settler here from Akkad will go on this tile. And the settler from Nippur, if I'm lucky, can go on this tile. Maybe. We'll see. I mean, that stretches me out quite a bit, but maybe. I can have them in reserve, ready to plant up there in any case. And if I can ever raise this city, where is this? This city, I think, is on this tile. It's either on this tile or this tile. One of these two. I don't know how far out the borders have stretched. If I can raise that, I can get a city there, and then I'd be able to, you know, then I'd be defending like in a semicircle here. That would be a little bit tougher, but I think I could do it because I have knights. I really would like to get up to Cuirassier, and I'm not far from them either. I'm actually not that far from Cavs either. You know, gunpowder is probably going to be the next tech, so I can draft muskets. And then I'm really close to military tradition and Cavs. It depends. I will tech to optics if I settle here, so I can hook up the whaling boats. We'll see. I might not even need them that badly if I can get these happiness resources down here. Alrighty. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way things look right now. Alright. Here comes more German units. Okay, that stack should die very easily. Should die pretty easily. Okay, so we built a Confucian temple. This city is almost out of unhappiness. So, go back to building some units. I actually do need another pike down here. I only have the Great General Pike. I could really use another pike down here. This city is going to be building missionaries for me. That's pretty much all it's going to be doing, is building missionaries. Alright, we've got the forge. Let's get, do we already have a barracks? Yes, then let's get a courthouse. They are dirt cheap for me as an organized civ. Okay, road that, if you will. Road that. Chop. Choppity chop. Yeah, that settler will be finished soonish now. Okay, you come down here. And you come down here. So there's War Elephant and 2 Horse Archers. See, this is why I said I really could use another pike down here. I only just have the Great General Pike. Where is he? Is he over here? Where's oh, he's on the hill tile. Okay, so let's see. This guy is not really injured, so I'll just move him over here so he can move forward and attack next turn if need be. This guy definitely do the same thing. These guys I think I'm going to keep right here just so the War Elephant and Horse Archers don't jump on this tile. In that case, I'll keep this guy with them too. Like, that guy's too injured. He needs to heal. Same for this guy. Wow, 5.5 and he's back to full health. That's amazing. This guy is not going to be full strength, but he's close. Okay, what do we have here? Mace, Horse Archer, Catapult. Wow, that's very susceptible to knights. As is this group once we get past the War Elephant. War Elephant and Pike, so that's actually not as susceptible. Gonna have to use maces on against that group. I don't know why they like to run onto this tile and just stand there. Really weird. I do not understand that at all. But in any case, maces. Let's see, do we have any shock promoted knights in this group? Well, I do have a shock promoted mace. But he only gets 90% odds, you know, not that great. And let's see what happens if I promote this guy to shock. Okay, 90%, but he is not a great general, so if he dies, it's not the end of the world. But it looks like he did not die, fortunately. There we go. Got that battle. And we get 1 flanking hit. It should be pretty easy to clean up from here. 96%. You might have noticed I've gotten a lot of these 96%. That's because I've had a lot of Knight versus Horse Archer attacks. Like, quite a bit of those attacks. So that's why we keep seeing that over and over again. So again, it's 96% once more. Alrighty, there we go. Now it's just now it's just 2 catapults. And so that's just who do I want to get the bonus XP on, basically. Get it from my Great General. He didn't even take any damage killing that. And we'll use get some more XP on this mace for the same reason. Just free XP. As I said, I expected that would be a very easy group to clean up, and indeed it was. Alrighty, so you guys just come back here and chill for the moment. Okay, that's quite a few knights. This guy, I don't know. Hang out here for the moment. Do I even want to whip? Nah, maybe. We'll see. Like, what is this at next turn? Gets 16. Yeah, I can whip this next turn, and then I'll get more overflow. That's fine. Okay, let's see if we can do this move. Yeah, see, they chose not to move onto that tile. Keep cranking out the knights. I spoiled them enough already. That's a pretty good line. I spoiled them enough already. Mace here. This city can actually be whipped for something. Maybe a bank, perhaps? It is just basically at the happiness cap already. We'll see. Just don't like to whip all that much while we're in a golden age. That stack will be a little bit more troublesome when it actually comes out. I'll fire that spy specialist. I should have done that last turn. Okay, these units are basically just healing down here. Yeah, I've actually got a pretty good force down here. This can handle quite a bit. That settler, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. I just have to road that tile. Actually, this tile will be roaded, so I don't even have to do that. But I will want to road this tile anyway, so we'll just go ahead and do that right now. Okay, well that front was easy this turn. Let's get somebody on here to road that. You guys do want to irrigate this, and then finish mining these hill tiles. And there's a pike. It said that I was low on pikes. Okay, we're going to move the sentry first and see if we spot anything too crazy coming in. Oh, we actually just lost this. This just fell to India's culture. Interesting. This tile was in our culture before, but now it's under India's control. Interesting. Well, that doesn't change. Doesn't change the logistics of attacking in this spot. Where is that sentry guy? He's in the middle somewhere. Okay. 2. What's in this city? Oh god, well, a lot of chariots, a lot of fast workers, and a settler. War elephant and 2 horse archers, but no huge stacking coming, so we might as well think about taking a shot at this. 9% odds. How many longbows? There are 1, 2, 3, 4 longbows, but only 2 of them that are really super highly promoted. So this could be a knight slaughter, but we'll see. Anyway, it's time to make a move, I think. So let's grab our knights and move them out. And I'm going to move the horse archer along. You never know when you need to clean up a defender at low odds at the end. Never know when that might be the case. Let's see. Now that said, I'll move a guy over to be next to Erich in case we have some kind of trouble there. And we want to move up any healthy knights over here too to take part in this attack. Oh wow, see, like, look at this. We just lost control of this tile next to Delhi. We got to take this city out before those borders cause even more trouble. It's like Delhi is very vulnerable right now. Yeah, I got to take this city. I think this city just popped borders to 60%. I think that's what that's showing. So we want to take this out now because Delhi is very vulnerable. This is why I'm looking to raise and replace cities going forward. And there's the Great General Pike to cover those guys. Yeah, this city all of a sudden got way more... much more threatened. Okay, so this is looking like there might be a huge slaughter of my knights next turn, but I think that there are enough of them to take that city. I mean, this is a lot of knights, and they have a lot of promotions, and once they get through those first couple longbows, they should be dealing a lot of damage. So anyway, this is a gamble, but it's one I feel like we have to take. We apparently captured an enemy spy unit. Alright, we finished a Confucian missionary. And we got a lot of overflow from that shop, so we might be able to finish another one. Cities where we need religion. This city is one. We don't want to be standing right on the border, though. There comes our 2 settlers. Perfect timing. If we successfully kill this city, this is their last city, by the way, then that chariot will disappear. So, look at these horse archers here. It's funny because I actually wanted to move on to this tile, but can't do that. Okay, let's use some sacrificial offerings for the first couple attacks, shall we? Oh, I actually get 24%. So even though this is a sacrificial loss, he still did a lot of damage, and that was the top. Yeah, we redlined that defender, so that was actually really good. This guy gets like no odds to win, but he might get a chance to retreat. 20%. Let's save him. That's just sending him in is just suicide at this point. 24% again. If he does as well as the first guy, I'll be very happy. Yeah, he did basically. So that's pretty good. All right, so they redlined the 2 defenders, the top 2 defenders. Now we should start to get better odds. 34%. Okay, I'm getting 34% everywhere, so. Take the 29% odds. Okay, he did not do as much damage as I hoped. Didn't do too much damage. Alrighty. So, not looking so great thus far, but we're getting there. 65. Now we've finally gotten to the point where we have winning odds. 68%. Let's see if we can finally win one of these. Yes, we did. Excellent. Okay, so we cleared out a longbow. Wait, I thought that there's another longbow in there? Oh, that sucks. 70%. I don't think so, unfortunately. Don't think so. Okay. Still, we did deal a lot of damage to those longbows. We should win all the battles from here on out. I'm just not sure if I have enough attackers to take the city. We should win them all from here on out, though. That's why I brought along everything that had 2 moves on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, we'll see. Yeah, like I said, it should be 99% from here on out. 99.9. So there's 4 units left to defend, and I think I have 4 attackers left. I think I have just enough to do this. Use my pike here. Okay. And I think... Oh wow, even my sentry guy. Yeah. I think I got this. And that should eliminate India. Yeah, see? This is why... Remember when I said I better take this guy along just in case I need one more attacker? Well, there you go. That is why you take those extra units along. You just never know when you'll need one more unit. Alrighty. Let's see what's in here. Nothing. Nothing. Well, actually, he did have a military instructor, but no. Holding on to that city would have been really tough. And that's it. We managed to eliminate India. So guess what? Now Delhi and the other city are finally no longer like ridiculously unhappy with Indian culture in them. So they are finally like normal cities. And now it's time to rush those settlers forward. I'm going to whip that to get it out next turn. Time to rush settlers forward to occupy this territory before the borders get filled in. Let's see, where do I want to put cities? On here for sure, on that tile. And I wish I could plant it this turn, but I can't. On this tile for sure. And maybe here. This is pretty defensible too. Yeah, probably those 2. Yeah, I think those 2 tiles. Because it's hard to move. Let's see, that would give me control of here, here. Yeah, that would give me control. Now, I expect these Dutch warders are going to rush in shortly and occupy some of that space, but it won't fill up all of it. We won't have these happiness resources yet, but we can jump forward, and once we take this city, we'll get the gold, which has never been connected either. Okay, so this tile, next turn, and then maybe that tile. Something like that, though. Anyway, now we want to see, is there anything we can do about this war elephant and this horse archer? I don't know if there is, but maybe we can reach them. Maybe. No, like even that mace is not in range. Okay, but now we'll move. Let's move some of these units forward. Erich will actually be almost in the back lines, and Delhi will be in the back lines once these cities get founded. So we're going to push these units forward. And this guy is actually going to be more useful. This guy would actually be more useful in one of these new cities, so I'll hold him for that. I'll go ahead and mine that tile. Road this. Yeah, so there's a lot of injured units there. I will try to move forward some. Yeah, actually, let's keep this guy in place for right now. But let's move forward. Let's move these maces forward so they can be in position to pile into that city next turn. Yeah, that was actually really good timing in taking that city right when the borders expanded. Thank goodness. That would have been such a pain otherwise. Okay, there we go. Move on to that tile, and you move to cover this. And you, one of you guys, the guy with 7 XP, you move to cover this as well. Let's see. We need to get this tile roaded. It's still safe to do for right now. And I will go ahead and road this tile too, while I have a safe turn. Oh, this guy can move too. Maybe move on to that tile and get ready to road that one. These guys I'm not touching until they come down out of that defensive cover. They can stand there all day if they really want to. Clear out that forest. Okay, that was a very successful turn. I mean, granted, a lot of knights died. Don't get me wrong. I did lose some knights there, but we eliminated India, and we're in pretty good shape. Let me play one more turn and see if I can get this city founded, because I'll feel a lot better once there's a city sitting on that tile. I wish I had that settler out one turn faster. I should have whipped that settler and had it out one turn faster. That was a little bit of a mistake. Could have been played a little bit better. But I mean, hey, Bombay can finally grow. There's no longer this huge unhappiness penalty. And this is actually a pretty good commercial city. Not bad. I mean, it's got pretty good commercial city. And I can find... Okay, Delhi. Let's reconfigure Delhi. Delhi has a ton of food. Like, a ridiculous amount of food. Okay, we'll let the library finish. And, oh wow, I never finished a plantation on this tile? Okay, I'll have to fix that. We'll let the library finish, and then I'll probably build a worker or two, because I am still low on workers. Alrighty. Yeah, not surprised by that. They went after the best odds, and the best one-on-one odds were to kill that horse archer. Poor horse archer. You did work, horse archer. Godspeed, horse archer. You captured that city. And hello, that's not good news. No, not my great General Pike. Okay, for some reason they sent in one and only one horse elephant. Anyway, there is nationhood. Okay, where are we going next? Probably gunpowder so we can draft maces. It's not even that expensive of a tech. Oh, the city can actually grow! Yay! Because we no longer have that, we no longer have the unhappiness burden from war weariness with India. Nice. Can grow another size. Awesome. Oh, yeah, and I want another knight. They want a garden. They are demanding a garden, sir. It's like, okay, sure, whatever. And this city can finally grow. And bank is the most useful economic building, so we'll do that. As I said, I do need a couple workers. There's the theater. Yeah, there we go. Fire that. And what else do I want here? Oh, granary. Duh, I don't have a granary. Okay, how bad is this stack? Not bad, not too bad. Now this is where I wish I had a couple pikes. I could slam some pikes into this stack and it would just get shredded. But in the meantime, let's get our city up first. The forest has grown? Way up there? Okay, that's random. Let's throw down this city first. Wait, I can't... Oh, it's 2 tiles. Oh my god, how did I not see that it's only 2 tiles from Elisar? Okay, so no, we can't actually plant on that spot. That's a shame because that's on a hill tile and everything. Wow, I cannot believe I didn't see that that's only 2 tiles. Okay. Well, that would have been nice, but oh well. We will plant here instead. Now this might look like an insanely aggressive spot, but because of these peaks, it's actually in a relatively safe location. Like it's actually pretty well protected by that line of peak tiles. Okay. Well, anyway. We'll chop out the theater. Get rid of that X tile. Duh. That was pretty stupid of me. But that said, this is an exposed city. Don't get me wrong. This is definitely in an exposed position. We have to get this tile rotated. Yeah. In order to shift units over there in case they show up. Let's grab the settler over here too. Where did I put him? Oh, isn't he in this city? Yes. And as I said, I want to put the other one over there. It's not even about controlling resources, although this spot is not bad for a city either. It's about controlling territory is the thing. And I mean, it's not like this is a bad city. I got the cows and a wet corn, or at least once the borders expand, it'll be a wet corn. Here, this is pretty exposed, though, so we do want to get walls up in here first. Unfortunately, this pike cannot quite reach that city, sadly. So, and this city is going to take this tile back because it's a more developed city at this point. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we got to get some units in this city now to defend it. Look at how beat up these knights are, but they survived. Ooh, my Great General Pike just barely survived. 0.9 health. Okay. Yeah, I need borders to expand here and fill up this area. So what we're doing right now is we need to heal before doing anything. Yeah, I'm not going to get very good odds at all until my units heal up. They've just got Teemo in that city. Let's pull back to this city for a turn and heal up. I can't stay on this tile. It's not safe. We got to pull back. We'll heal faster in a city anyway. So I'm going to have a turn or two here of vulnerability until these knights are full health again. See, like I could heal to full if I stand here, but it's not safe, so we're going to have to pull back into the city. Get this guy in here so the borders expand in 5 turns, no matter what. Yay! Oh, you know what? I should go to music, and then I can build culture. Build culture is actually a very powerful ability to pop borders quickly. Also, it's a mandatory prerequisite for military tradition, so it's not like you wouldn't want that tech later on anyway. Okay. Keep this guy over here. I definitely need more units down here after the slaughter I just suffered down in this part of the map. Let's move this guy into Delhi this turn. He'll be safe in Delhi for right now. I'll probably need a couple of turns to progress forward over there. Okay, now we want to hook up resources. Like, now we can finally hook up this plantation. And I also want to hook up that iron. The iron's a good tile too. Now I can finally, like, develop this territory because it's safely in the back lines. We'll run a little bit of 0% science. But anyway, this was a really, really awesome turn set. We killed India. We pushed forward. I'm still a little wary about this spot. I will probably shift a unit or two from here up towards Serpurla, whatever it's called. But this was a really successful turn set. And it's starting to look pretty good. Once I can push forward and take whatever's over here, we're looking even better. We're looking even better from that point. This is a city on this tile right here. I guess I should just mark that so I'll remember it. Like, there's a Dutch city right there. You can just tell. I will probably raise and replace that one a tile north. Although, like, not knowing what's down here. Actually, I should build a spire too, so I can see what's down here. Yeah, I forgot. I just never think about spies. Yeah, I need to build a. If I build a couple spies, I could actually walk through and I could see what's down here. I'll have to do that. That would be a good idea. But in any case, yeah, I mean, the Golden Age has been really useful. And actually, we might as well just revolt into nationhood right now. There's no reason not to. Let's go ahead and do that. And that'll solve a lot of these happiness issues you've seen because I have barracks everywhere. And I do want to draft these cities, but I probably, I don't know, maybe we'll see. It would be nice to get it would be nice to get this gold in place before I start drafting because of the drafting unhappiness. But this is looking good. We may have turned the corner in this game. Maybe, I don't know. Willem is still ahead in tech, but we may have been able to turn a corner here. That is my hope in any case. We're not too far away from getting to the next generation of military tech. That would be muskets, and that would be cuirassier. We are not far away from that. We just need, here, I'll show you on the tech tree. We need gunpowder down here. We need music. And then we need military tradition. And military tradition is very expensive, but the other techs are not. Gunpowder is relatively cheap, and music is not that expensive either. So we'll probably, oh, I also have to get literature at some point. Although it might be too late already to make much use of the heroic epic. I don't know. I should have gone for that sooner, but it just felt like there was always something more important I had to be doing. I don't know, maybe. We'll see. We shall see. I'm about to get a great person here, too. Wouldn't it be awesome if I got a great engineer at 20% odds? That would be, like, incredibly cool. Yeah, look how high the happiness cap is now. Again, that's because of the barracks. Where is I just scrolled past it. +2 from nationhood. So I will go through, I will look at the cities, I will configure this, and come back to it next time. Again, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you again next time. Until then, have a great week, take care, see you again soon.